Across every city, every town, every stretch of lonely highway, people go missing. Some leave voluntarily, some are taken against their will, and some seem to vanish into thin air, leaving behind only questions. Today we explore 6 chilling cases where real footage captured some of the last moments of people before they disappeared without a trace. These are not urban legends. These are real people, real families, real heartbreak, and the answers remain missing. Timothy James Pitson was born on October 18, 2004 in Aurora, Illinois. By all accounts, he was a happy, active boy who loved the outdoors and anything involving cars or trains. His parents, Jim and Amy Fry Pitson, had a turbulent marriage. Friends later described it as strained, filled with arguments and periods of separation. On May 11, 2011, Amy checked Timothy out of school early, claiming a family emergency. But there was no emergency filed that day. And that's when the chain of tragic events began. Timothy and his mother were spotted on security footage at several amusement parks and water parks across Illinois and Wisconsin. They were seen buying toys and snacks. Timothy looked relaxed, oblivious to the danger looming ahead. Amy left voicemails for family members during the trip, assuring them that she and Timothy were fine. But in hindsight, her tone sounded strangely rehearsed. On May 14th, Amy was found dead by suicide at the Rockford Inn Motel. She left behind a chilling note saying that Timothy was safe, but that no one would ever find him. Investigators found her car dirty with grass and mud under the chassis, suggesting she had driven off-road into a rural or wooded area before returning to the motel. Dogs tracked her scent to a nearby highway, but no trace of Timothy has ever been found. Over the years, multiple tips have surfaced, including a hoax in 2019 where a man falsely claimed to be Timothy. Each lead has turned into heartbreak. Some theorize Amy gave Timothy to a trusted friend to shield him from a contentious custody battle. Others fear a more sinister ending. The words of his father, Jim Pitson, still echo, "I know he's out there somewhere, and I'm not giving up." A promise built on fading hope. Terry Missy Bevers was a mother of 3, deeply passionate about fitness. She organized early morning boot camps at local churches to help busy parents get in shape. April 18th, 2016 began like many others. She left home in the pre-dawn hours to set up for her 5 a.m. class at the Creekside Church of Christ in Midlothian, Texas. But as the rain poured outside, something sinister was already inside the church. Security footage shows an individual, dressed head to toe in police tactical gear, roaming the darkened hallways with a strange, almost mechanical gait. They appear calm, as if they belonged there. When Missy arrived, she was ambushed. Her body was found by her students minutes later. Despite video evidence, investigators remain baffled. Was the killer a man or a woman? Experts analyzed the suspect's movements and estimated a height between 5 feet 2 inches and 5 feet 8 inches. But even today, that's uncertain. No fingerprints, no forced entry, no DNA. Some theorize it was a personal grudge, given how vicious the attack was. Some point to surveillance footage from nearby stores showing a suspicious vehicle loitering. Others whisper darker theories. A hit for hire? An elaborate, staged attack? Missy's family continues to fight for answers. Her husband, Brandon Bevers, has publicly begged for any information, despite facing painful rumors himself. Years have passed, and the killer, the person in the armor, remains free. Alyssa Turney's disappearance is different from most runaway cases. May 17, 2001, marked her last day of school at Paradise Valley High in Phoenix, Arizona. Her stepfather, Michael Turney, picked her up early, planning a celebratory lunch. By evening, Michael told police that Alyssa stormed out after an argument, leaving behind a note suggesting she was running away to California. But investigators quickly found inconsistencies. Her cell phone and belongings were untouched. Her friend said she had made no plans to leave. And then there was Michael Turney himself. His behavior grew increasingly bizarre. Decades later, a search of his home uncovered 26 pipe bombs, weapons, and an alleged plot to attack a local electrical union, a group he bizarrely blamed for Alyssa's disappearance. Michael Turney claimed Alyssa was kidnapped by corrupt union members, without a shred of evidence. In 2020, after tireless campaigning by Sarah Turney, Alyssa's half-sister, Michael was charged with second-degree murder. Yet by 2023, the charges were dropped, citing insufficient evidence. Alyssa's body has never been found. Her voice, once silenced, now echoes through her sister's advocacy, ensuring the world never forgets.